Welcome back to the channel. I'm Lauren Fix, and this is the 2023 Lexus ES Hybrid. This is the F Sport. There are a lot of changes for 2023. This is a front engine, front wheel drive, 5-passenger, 4-door vehicle, and it has some really cool changes. I want to start off with some of the design cues for 2023. You're going to notice both inside and exterior changes. The first thing you're going to notice is these LED headlights. Now these are an upgrade for 2023, and they look really cool because they are a 3-stage headlight, so it's real nice and light and bright. One thing you're going to notice is this Lexus logo. It no longer has a blue hue to it for the hybrid vehicles. That is something that Lexus had done in the past. Now it just has the regular Lexus logo and the same grille as before. Our test vehicle rides on 19-inch alloy wheels. I really like the black look wheels. That's a personal thing. Some people don't. There are wheel options, and of course that F Sport badging, which really makes this vehicle stand out as a more performance-oriented vehicle. Although the vehicle looks the same on the outside, this ultra blue mica color is an additional $600. I think it looks great, especially with the red interior. We'll show you that in just a minute. Although you may not like the Superman colored specifications, you can get more subdued colors. This is what they sent me, and it's actually what I personally like. But if you're thinking about the warranty for this vehicle, 4 years, 50,000 miles, which is great. And on the hybrid driveline, it's 10 years, 150,000 miles. So that will go on for many owners, or maybe you want to keep it that long. There is no maintenance package included. Coming around to the back, there is an upper wing, which integrates really nicely in this mica blue car. ES300h here, showing it's a hybrid LED, these new signature taillights on both sides. And you don't see the exhaust pipe, it's hidden. Nice and clean, because this has 2 propulsions. Hybrid for the electric side, gasoline powered as well. And we're gonna take this for a test drive, so you wanna stay along with us till the end. When it comes to visibility, there is a nice backup camera, and of course, you've got your rear view mirror. It is not a rear view camera, and it does show you the lines. There is an optional around view camera. Lexus offers the F Sport seats with this amazing red interior. With the blue mica exterior, I call it the Superman theme. 10-way power seats, lumbar, which is a major plus. These are heated and ventilated. There's also an automatic setting in case it's cold outside. The car is smart enough to know to turn the heated steering wheel on or the seats. One nice thing about this Lexus F Sport is that the driver and passenger seat are both the same when it comes to controls. And you have to check out these Lexus illuminated sill plates. It's a $400 option, but I think it's pretty cool. Going into the second row, we have that matching red and black interior, which looks great. Behind the driver and passenger seat is these nice little pockets for storage. You've got ventilation and more charge ports, both 12-volt and USB. In the doors, that red color continues. Beautiful interior and really nice materials. Additional storage in the door. This vehicle is designed for 2 child safety seats. Pull down that center console. You have additional 2 cups of storage and a nice pass-through to the back for those long items. One thing to note is these seats do not fold down, but the pass-through is all you're going to get, so you're limited on your luggage space. Let's take a look at the technology and features of the Lexus. The first thing you're going to notice right away is the whole new interior. The first thing is this multimedia interface. This is the biggest change. Standard is an 8-inch display, optional is a 12.3-inch display, and there is no more touchpad. Thank you, that is much appreciated. In addition, this optional 12.3-inch screen is $1,030. It does include wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto. You can see that this is a really nice crystal clear display. You have the top-of-the-line premium audio, which includes your standard FM, AM, and Sirius XM radio. In addition to that, I gotta shut the volume off so I don't get in trouble with ASCAP here. You've also got wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Just connect your device. One of the neat things here is when you go into the vehicle display, you can initially go after your climate control. You got your climate concierge. It'll be smart and turn on the AC when needed and the heat to keep your standard climate. Additionally, you've got comfort settings for your heated and ventilated seats, which is also further down, as well as your automation for your heated steering wheel. So it will detect the temperature outside and either heat or cool off your seats so you don't get burned. I think that's a really nice feature and a nice luxury item. Trip information. A lot of journalists driving this car, so they've been pretty aggressive. Of course, you can look across its whole history, and this will tell you that the best fuel economy is 49.2 miles to the gallon, which is more than the average fuel economy, which is 44. So someone's been very lightly driving the car. Interesting and good information to have. You've got your energy flow here as well. So we have a hybrid vehicle. This is the hybrid battery. It has regenerative brakes. So when you step on the brakes, it creates what's called frictional heat, heats that up. That's really nice to have. Good information. You've got your vehicle alerts if there are any, and there aren't any in this case. Going down to your settings, you've got all kinds of personal settings, Bluetooth devices, notifications, Wi-Fi. You can change your display. That's really nice. You can also use the camera, change the colors. We'll match the outside on this one. Why not? And then, of course, going into additional settings, you got your voice recognition, your vehicle customization. All that is in here, including your apps. And there are a lot of apps that you can install. They've cleaned them all out because they don't want anyone to be sharing apps. We know how that goes these days. But the nice thing is you can change your ambient lighting. There's a lot of personalization you can make to this. And I think that is great. And no more touchpad. That's fabulous. You'll also notice this beautiful clock, this Lexus clock, which I think is standard and really nice. Ventilation system. And of course your climate control, real easy to use. New adjustment points here. I think it's great. Radio, media, your tracks. It's showing that's locked. You'll note further down there is 3-stage heated, 3-stage ventilated seats, and also steering wheel can be set to the automatic modes, which is really nice. Behind that you've got a little bit of storage. Then you've got a Prindle, 2 cup holders, and your wireless charging. In front of you, you have a Lexus F Sport steering wheel. Love the logo here. On the left side is pretty standard Lexus information. You can use this to change the gauges in front of you. Pressing the return button, what you get is the ability to go into this drive information. It's all right here, all the information. G-force is only on the F Sport, and this circulates. You got tire pressure, driver information, your range, your energy, whether you're using one or the other. Now, if you want additional information, you press the button to the left, you've got all of your safety features. And that's where we come into safety. Really important, this is a top safety pick plus from IIHS and an NHTSA 5-star crash test rating from NHTSA. I think that is really, really important. And you can turn on and off the safety features that you need. Vehicle settings are here. They're also on the right side of the steering wheel. That's blind spot monitoring. You've got your sensitivity, your alerts, your lane departure warning. All of that is right in front of you. Additionally, this is part of safety. This is turning on and off that lane departure warning, your audio system, compass, and then again, information. Want to go back? Press that return button on the steering wheel and the gauge moves over. Now on the F Sport, it is a metal ring right here. On the non-F Sport, it is just digital. On the left side of the drive pod, you can press this button to turn traction control on and off if you need to. On the right side is the drive modes. It has an Eco, Normal and Custom, Sport, and Sport Plus. So you just turn that, it changes the gauges in front of you. And to go back to Custom, just press that button on the end. Part of the many standard safety features in this Safety Sense 2.5 Plus. Remember, this vehicle has a NHTSA 5-star crash test rating, which is top of the line, as well as an IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus. So safety is not a worry. Everything is standard. There's no upgrades to buy, and I think that's super smart. Toyota's done that across their lineup. And of course, this is Lexus, which is the luxury line, so it is included. Under the hood of our test vehicle is a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine plus a hybrid drive, getting a total of 215 horsepower. Backed by an electronic CVT transmission with drive modes of Eco, Normal, Sport, and Sport Plus. Fuel economy is 44 miles to the gallon, which is excellent. 0 to 60 time, 8.3 seconds. This is on a front-wheel drive chassis with F Sport suspension. 0 to 60, 8.3 seconds in Sport Plus. Oh, cool. The gauges change. to yellow because it knows that I'm launching it. Awesome. That's pretty cool. The gauges change in front of you when you go into each drive mode. But in addition to that, when I put my foot in it, it turned into yellow, like it knew that you were testing its capabilities. As far as performance, I'm really liking the performance and the ability to change it to an eco mode, a normal mode, or customize it the way you want. But this active adaptive suspension is really nice, and it reduces body roll. We're going to find that out here in the corners. You can really see that it keeps the car pretty flat, which I think is really important. You can modulate the power. It seems to handle pretty nice, which I think is important. You got to be able to get those corners as we go up and down, the undulations, and around the corners. You can feel this body roll is very minimal. There's a vehicle in front of me and I'm watching it roll. This vehicle is not. And so it helps you keep your eyes on the road. It gives you better control of the vehicle. And that's a huge improvement, which is why that F Sport suspension makes a difference. As far as ride, the ride is really nice. I'm in the Sport Plus mode. If I go down to the normal mode or the eco mode, the first thing you're gonna notice, and go right into normal mode, is it starts to absorb all of the variance in the roadway, and that's really important. I mean, this is a nice handling sedan, and you look at the competitors and it's right up there with it, because it's really important to have good contact with the roadway, especially when you're buying a vehicle like this. You want to have it for fun, spirited drives, maybe put it on the track every once in a while, but still at the same time be able to have a daily driver that you can drive year round. It is front wheel drive, so in the winter, even though it has all seasons, if you see snow, you're going to need winter tires. But we're in nice warm weather now, as you can see. But overall, I'm pretty impressed with this vehicle's handling, braking, and performance based on the price point, based on the competitors in this category. Now, if you're thinking I'm going to go big performance and you buy a Mercedes AMG, a BMW with an M in front of it, or an RS, anything from Audi, you know instantly you're going to be looking at the next step up from this. But this has got a lot of competitors. Remember, even though people think, oh, no one wants sedans, these are still very popular. When it comes to cargo space, the ES300 has 16.7 cubic feet of storage. Our vehicle came with a Lexus emergency kit. Underneath this cover of carpeting is all the tools and a spare tire, which you don't see in very many vehicles these days. A lot of times you get a tire inflation product. I think this belongs with a vehicle like this. In case you get stuck on the side of the road, you should know how to change a flat tire. When it comes to price for the 2023 Lexus ES300 Hybrid, and this is the F Sport, it starts at $43,690, and our test vehicle came in at just a touch over $54,000. There was a lot of additional increases, such as the car color, the illuminated door sills at $400, and you can add all these a la carte items on to make the car personalized for you. And that's what's really nice, because a lot of times things come in packages. Now, there are some pros and cons to this vehicle. On the pros side, good performance, excellent handling, and a nice quiet interior. I really like the new center screen with the wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto, which not every vehicle has. That's a huge plus. In addition, the interior cabin materials are top quality. On the negative side, the only thing I found is that you can't fold that seat down on the second row completely flat because the area is very limiting, but there is a pass-through for skis or for long items, and that is on the good side. But overall, you're limited to your trunk space of about 16.7 cubic feet. There are a lot of competitors to the point that it'd be difficult to memorize them. BMW 530e, Mercedes-Benz E-Class, Genesis G80 Sport, which I really like, the Audi S6, Acura TLX Type S, which we have reviewed, Jaguar XF, and the Cadillac CT5. That's a long list, and there are even more that we didn't mention. Now, I'm sure you have additional questions that I did not cover, and if that's the case, put it in the comments down below. I'll be happy to get you an answer. If you'd like to support our channel, you can buy me a cup of coffee. The link for that is down below, as well as for the website, the podcast, the book, and my social media. If you got value from this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this one. We appreciate your time, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time.